This is a typical circles in contact question where you have 2 or 3 circles and you're expected to draw them in such a way that they all touch each other and that none of them overlaps the other one. And also you have to highlight the points of contact between each of the circles. So you'd start off normally with the biggest circle or the one with the most information on it. So that happens to be the biggest one here. So you would draw that circle, its radius 38 as you can see there. We can see that there's a line coming off here at 60 degrees, so we need to put that in as well. Now the problem is that we have to find the centre of this circle B, and all that we know about it is that it happens to be radius 18. So under the principles of circles in contact, we know that the centres of 2 circles that are touching each other are the combined radii of the 2 circles apart. So in other words, the centre of that circle is 56 millimetres from the centre of that one. Now how do I know that? Because if the first one is radius 38 and the second one is radius 18, that means that the distance between the two of them must be 56 millimetres. So you would draw a line up here someplace and just mark off 56 on it and set the point of your compass here, open it out to the 56, then take the point down here and cut an arc. Okay, swing an arc that cuts that 60 degree line, and that will then give you the centre of that second circle, which is radius 18. Before you even draw the circle, you should join the 2 centres. Now it's already done for you here through that 60 degree line, but if that wasn't there, you would join the 2 centres, and that gives you the first point of contact. So we'll just call that P1. Okay. Now it gets more complicated then when you have a third circle. When there's only 2 circles touching each other, it's fairly straightforward, but it does get more complicated. So to draw this circle C, we can see that this one is radius 24. Okay, so then that would mean that these 2 centres, the centre of A and the centre of C, would be 62 apart. So if we went back up to our line here and just had 62 marked off on it, put the point of the compass there, open it out to the 62, and then take the point of the compass and put it back down here on A, and swing a good decent arc there that is radius 62. We don't know where to stop yet, but we'll find that out in a minute. So we've got an arc there, radius 62. Now, we would join the centres if we knew where the centre of that was, but we don't know that yet. But now we're looking at joining these 2 circles and having these touching each other. So we can see then that this time the circle, the 2 centres here, are 42 apart, because if we add that radius to that one, we get 42. So we just mark that off. So if we take the radius of 42 and then put it on B and cut that arc, that'd be radius 42 there. Okay, that will find you then the radius or the centre point of C. Okay, just to get rid of some of the ink here and just look at, okay, swinging an arc from there, which will cut that first arc that we've already drawn, and that'll be radius 42, and we know that because 18 and 24 is 42, so the 2 midpoints must be 42 apart. So once that's done, we have all the centres that we need, so then we can just join the centres as they are there. So that was P1, we'll call that one P2, and that one's P3. And once you have the points of contact, you can just highlight them there ever so slightly, don't have the points too big. So then we want to draw these circles, so the little line up here again. It's always good to have a separate line rather than trying to set your compass against the set square. It's never as accurate that way. So what do I need here? I need an 18 and I need a 24. So I'd set the point of the compass here, okay, with it set to 18. Open it out to that P, okay, which also should be 18. Draw your circle in. And then if I set the point of the compass here with the compass set to 24, it should clip that point perfectly and that point and draw that nice circle. So that's circles in contact, and whether it be 2 or 3 circles, the principles are as I've shown them here.